Ha ha. Laugh it up, fuzzballs. Whatever. So yeah, I've been doing a little moonlighting. Believe it or not, Ma, the TIE fighter pilot doesn't make so much money, Ma. So, I got a second job. I do a little Death Star DoorDash, if you know what I mean. And, it's not bad. It's not a great night. But sometimes, sometimes you get a good tip. Sometimes you see a little can. I don't know. But, mostly it's just me, flying around in the old fly tighter. And, doing my thing. And, I bring the food. I go in there. They're like, okay, go in the cantina. I go to the cantina. I get the food. Flarp, flarp, flarp. I go over there. I see Drax for a little while. And he's like, oh, you've been to Camino in a while. And I'm like, hey, man. So, it's not so bad. Second job, yeah, no, I haven't. I have not told the higher-ups yet that I am using the company TIE Fighter to do a little bit of, I got to do a little moonlighting, all right? That's no moonlighting, if you know what I mean. Because, it's not like I got my own TIE Fighter, but, these things aren't great on the old hyper gas, whatever we use, dilithium shit. So, so I gotta pay for things somehow. And so I get the DoorDash. And then, Linda's biting my freaking neck, like, oh, why don't you take me dancing? How come we never go to the canteen? Because I work all day. I'm getting the tuberculosis. We can't go to the cantina. I'm always at the cantina, And she's like, well, I want to do some dance. And I'm like, that place is full of lowlifes and scumbags all day long in there, in the cantina. I don't think you'll ever find a more wretched, hive of scum and villainy than that frickin' place. And she's like, well, we never go anywhere. And I'm like, oh my freaking God, because I'm always working. And she's like, why are you always working? So I couldn't have money, so you want to go somewhere. Oh my God. I say requesting permission to land. My call sign is F-UT00. Okay? That's my real call sign. I'm gonna land. I'm asking permission. Thank you. Oh my God. So Linda, oh my God. So I've had Empire Healthcare. All my cloning. And so, I get my prescriptions down at the, down to the drugstore. And so all of a sudden, Linda switches all of my scripts over to the Costco. I said, Linda, that's a warehouse. What are they gonna know about filling my prescription? You can't go, switching up on me like that. So of course, they mix everything up over at the Costco. They're like, you don't have insurance. I'm like, I work for the Empire. I think I have Empire insurance, buddy. And they mixed up my my Viagra and my gout pill, and now I got hard toes. Is that what you wanted, Linda? Oh my God. Yeah, FUT00. It's FUT00 is my call sign. I am a TIE Fighter. Laugh it up. Fuzzballs, yes. My call sign is FUT00. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Oh, you see my blinker, bitch. I know you see it. Don't even act like that. I know you see it. Whoa, hey, watch where you're going, you bunch of nerds. It's not like I got the best left right view, okay? God. You know, you can't give every entitled white woman the right of way. You know, you'd never get anywhere. Donna, did you see the Amazon lady that pooped on the people's doorstep? That brings up a lot of people ask, hey, when you're flying around in a TIE fighter, where do you do your business? And some of the older models on here, they didn't have the expulsion system. They just expected you to go in your flight suit because they're like, you're a clone, you're not gonna probably survive this battle. But I've survived a lot of battles by not engaging too much. All right, that's cover your ass is how I say it. And once I get my pension though, then. But yeah, so we got a little escape hatch, and sometimes you gotta go when you're out here in the outer space, and so you plop out a little a little tie turd, and there's a little turd sickle that shoots out and floats into the vacuum of space, and that's how we do it. Yeah. That out a hole into the vacuum of space, and I got a little lava down there on the floor, and it's a lot like camping, being in a TIE fighter. FUT00 ready for takeoff. Haha, laugh it up, everyone. FUT00 taking off. So yeah, I think about retirement from time to time. I got a little Tuscan Raider woman waiting for me, and she's always like, why don't you retire? Let's go somewhere warm. And I says, well, you still gotta eat even when you're retired. And she said, well, you can't retire if you're blown up. And I said, well, I can't blow up if I gotta stand here talking to you all day. And you know how it goes, and we fight and we make up. It's love with my Tuscan Raider girl. The sand sex is great, all right? If you must know.